Today's vlog is all going to be about the whale watching tour. As you know, like Bay of Fundy is home to a variety of whale species, and you can always access. You can hire a lot of boat operators here to take a tour around the Bay of Fundy, where there's a very good possibility, I would say, of finding whales, but it's definitely not a guarantee that you will find a whale. You will sight a whale, so bear in mind. So that is something, and always carry a jacket, because sometimes back in the waters it can get really cold irrespective of the season here. Hi guys, so let's dive right into this video. So as soon as you head towards the market wharf, you can see a number of whale operators over here. Today we're taking out the Island Quest operator, which is behind me right now, but there are a lot of options to select from, and as you can see, each of one has got their own unique experience of showing Bay of Fundy. So so let's head towards the market wharf to catch our boat. At the St. Andrews Jetty. After traveling about 15-20 minutes into the bay, we've made a first stop into the site over here, which is the aquaculture site, and then we moved a little far towards the south, and where we stopped for the herring fishing site. And then the third stop that we took was for the Head Harbor Light Station. And after we visited the light station, so we quickly made an exit towards the open seas to help to see the whales. That's the route we took. And after the whale watching, we headed back to St. Andrews Jetty from where we started. Our first point of interest was the aquaculture site. So this site is basically replicates the salmon life cycle, where salmon eggs are kept for anywhere between 12 to 18 months. After 18 months, killboat arrives and does exactly what the name suggests. Salmon are fed 3 times a day, and not every pallet of feed gets eaten, so they have an environmental impact on the ecosystem. The scientists monitor this area so that this area doesn't collapse under the weight of these salmon. This facility is highly sustainable, which means it has the best ratio of biomass index on the planet. Our next stop was a herring weir, which is basically a trap by placing sticks with nets in water for herring fish. The fish is allowed to enter into these traps, but they are not smart enough to escape, and hence they're trapped. Our next point of interest was Head Harbour Lighthouse, also known as East Geordie Lighthouse. Constructed in the year 1829, is considered one of the most oldest lighthouses standing in Canada. The lighthouse can only be accessible by foot at low tide and is completely fully automated. Harbour, located at a strategic point between Canada and USA, enjoys the designation of a provincial historic site, especially for its layout, its role in navigation, and architecture of the building.
So we're going to start yelling at the times. We're not telling you the time of day. Okay, we're going to shoot the boat like a giant clock. 12 off the bow, 6 off the stern, 3, 8, 9, and then everything else is 8. Yeah, 12 o'clock, guys, out.
After looking for a few minutes, finally the star of the show arrived.
She's coming to you. She's coming to you. She's coming underneath you. She's coming underneath you. There she is. She's on top of her. There she is. I was looking for underneath. Come this side. She come this side. I don't see any. She's underneath us. She's underneath us. Where's she going? She's underneath us. There she is. There she's gone. There she's gone. She's going to that boat now.
Second largest.
She's going to that boat now. Second show.
Just. I haven't really mentioned it up here. But the spinback and the minke whale are what we classify as a baleen whale. What does baleen whale mean? This is what it means. These are chunks of what we call baleen. They do not have teeth in their mouth. They have several rows of this hanging from the top of their jaw. So they are essentially a giant filter feeder. On their terminal dive, when they go to the bottom of the ocean for herring, they will take a giant mouthful of herring and seawater. They want the herring, but they do not want the seawater. So their next step is to use their big, strong tongue and push all the seawater out through the baleen. The baleen will filter out all of the fish, and then they swallow the herring whole. They are essentially a giant filter feeder. I will pass these around. I ask you to be very gentle. as this is real authentic baleen. This is real authentic baleen. It is almost irreplaceable, and it is very fragile. So it is made out of the exact same material that makes up our hair and fingernails, which is keratin. Now you might also notice one is white and one is dark brown or black. That is because this has been harvested out of a finback whale. The face is white. And so that white piece was harvested from the right side of the finback. This dark piece was harvested from the left. The color, the pigmentation is reflected in the baleen, which is actually they don't really know the function, but some scientists believe that the finbacks actually flash the white side of their face to help school fish be in, where they take a milk. But it's still a topic that's being discussed because we don't actually know. There's a lot of them not. So the minke whales is slightly different, but it's the same basic principle with this filter feeder. Some of the largest animals, including the finback second largest and the blue whale largest, are essentially a giant filter feeder and eat some of the smallest things on our planet, which is sometimes insane.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
And here is my wife coming after seeing the big whale, so excited. As if the whale was coming to her, meet her. She called the whale. She said, "Whoo, I'm here. Look at me, big. How was your experience?
Very nice. It's amazing.
See the full view?
Beautiful whale.
Once we thought she could come and hit her at the bottom. But
Very
no,
close.
she went close by,
Very
gave her a big kiss and went away.
Hello, friends. It was wonderful tour. I must say that it was a wonderful whale experience. We got to see the finback whale right underneath our boat, so close, and to have my parents' witnesses was even more fantastic. So my parents' expressions was just wow. That's the first time I've seen them so excited. That's it from pretty much from this video. If you found value in this video, do like, share, and subscribe, and follow us for more videos. Take care and have a good day. Bye.